So I'm Sri Reddy is the full name. I started this. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur before, from my younger days, from when I was 18, as I remember. But then, of course, I went to the US. I studied, and then I eventually ended up in India after being inspired internally. Wanted to become an entrepreneur. So like I said, I wanted to be an entrepreneur, number one. Not that I could not have been an entrepreneur back in the US. However, everywhere you looked around in the US, you had salute technology problems and all that. One of the evenings, I attended a session by Prahalad, the guru who is no longer alive. He talked about money in the bottom of the pyramid in India. And it was in the retail, at least that was the session all about. And I wanted to always return back to India, not for taking that pot of money, but I really wanted to build a product that would actually help the masses. We thought I'll build a product, and one of the visits to India, I started looking at probably staying back here, and it was never a permanent move. I did not just pack up and come, right? I just came and I was starting to explore. I never worked in India. I went to school in the US and things like that. So everything in the Indian market space was a brand new experience. And once I started engaging with few of my friends who've been here and understood this space, I said probably there's something I can do, though I don't know how to do it. I had no background in this, but all I know is I want to build a product for the masses, and I have a management degree, and that's all. Not really, not really. Actually, my family, my father used to say, "Oh, you went to B school in the US to come and start what? A salon?" That was his line verbatim. But in my family, I am the first entrepreneur. First generation entrepreneur. There's no previous. We're all coming from the family of working, government jobs, etc., etc. My brother said, "Do you know what is the opportunity cost? Did you actually study economics?" I said, "Yes, I did. That was one of the majors I actually took up in one of the courses I did." He said, "Yeah, the opportunity cost is that you're losing such a big job, big money wise, right? Job in the US and coming here. At what cost though?" he said. So at that point, I really was not able to put my finger on what is the cost I'm going to spend on being an entrepreneur in India in an alternative segment. But then immediately I quickly answered to him saying that, I've created employment. By then I had 150 people working in my company that I created. I created employment in this country, which I never thought I would do. I think that helps me feel happy about what I did. Now, will I be able to do it for a long time and create a big organization? No, don't know. But that was a good beginning. So I have one son, and of course he lives in the US, and of course my family still is back and forth and all that stuff, right? One of the visits when he came to India, I enrolled in a program, empowerment for women, or some course like that, right? Self-help empowerment, something like that. So I told him, you're here now, I'm not going to be available on Saturdays and Tuesdays because I'm having this course. He asked the name of the course. He said, "Mom, you are the most empowered woman I've ever met in my life. You don't need courses for it." So that basically said, if I did anything less empowering, probably my son will look me down. So it was another challenge. So I had to keep on going. So my son, in a way, was very motivating. Because I say I come from a salon business, and I built a, I don't know if this will be applicable for a lot of women out there, but I guess it will be. If you said that you were a housemaker for some time and suddenly one great idea dawned upon you, people are not looking at the idea dawned upon you, people are looking at your housemaker journey. And the same thing is happening. Though I was an entrepreneur for so many years, some of that experience is not valid to become a new VC funded company. So that's the undercurrent. Okay, great, you did it, but I don't know what that but is, yeah. it is a tough journey. Being an entrepreneur is tough. Do it only if you really want to be an entrepreneur, no matter what idea it is, right? Ideas change, evolve over time, they become something else. But what actually stays with you is you wake up and tell yourself, do you want to work for yourself or work for somebody else? If the answer always is coming back as I want to work for myself, you are the entrepreneur. Nobody can stop it, whether you're a woman or a man.